Guys, Charisma here. This is going to be a tag. I don't really do tag videos that often, but this is the I don't like tag. That I really like that song. I really feel like Pusha T has come a long way from being in the clips. I don't necessarily listen to rap all the time, but I really like that song. So basically, I feel like this video is like just a rant about shit that you don't like. The first time I saw the video, it was "You Love Megs." She said that's that stuff I don't like. So it really makes you think about stuff that really annoys you. But what really inspired me to do it was Mrs. Ross '02. She is so funny in her video. Like I was literally cracking up the whole time. Like I don't really laugh when I'm watching videos on YouTube, but I was literally cracking up. So let's get it started. I don't like when females have on those individual eyelashes, and it's obvious, you have on eyelashes, we do it to look a certain way. But when your eyelashes start falling out, that's a problem for me, because you're walking around popping your gum looking crazy with like two eyelashes on your eyes. Yes, I know they can be difficult to take them off, but you need to find a better way to maintain them, because for you to have a full set of eyelashes last week and to have two 3 days later, that's that shit I don't like. What else don't I like? I hate, just like Miss Rosso too, synthetic lace fronts. Those bother my soul. When I see them and I see the fake baby hairs, and I'm just like, I don't understand. I mean, it doesn't bother me when it's not so shiny, but when it is, I'm just like, why? Why do you have that in your hair right now? Like my mom wears lace fronts. She doesn't care, but it still bothers me. I'm like, Mom, because she does hair. I'm just like, she doesn't care about her hair though. She just slaps lace fronts on. I'm just like, Ma. And then like the glue, you can see, not her, you can't see her glue, but you can see the glue, and it's just like coming off. That's that shit I don't like. I don't like invisible part weaves. They never look natural. Never. Regardless of what you say, they never look natural. I don't like them. I don't. I don't like when they start growing out. And for some people, it's separated. And I'm just like, could you handle that? Why do I see all this glue piled up on your head? I don't get it. I don't like that shit. I do not like to hear people crunching like cereal on cereal, potato chips, candy. My children, when they do it, I'm just like, could you get out, get out. When Jeff is eating cereal, first of all, Jeff, that guy, he eats like somebody used to steal his food away from him when he was younger. He eats very fast and stuffs everything in his mouth. And when he eats cereal, he does not close his mouth. I don't want to hear that. I will literally remove myself from the situation and go to another room. I hate to hear people crunch. It's just like, I could just be on my computer doing whatever, and then all of a sudden it's just like my ears magnify to hear someone crunching. I hate that sound. It just people, food sounds in general, of them eating and munching and all that. Like, mm-mm, mm-mm. I don't know why, but I don't like that. My little sister eats everything with her hands. I hate that. Everything. And I'm just like, noodles. I'm like, son, with like, there's a fork right there. That doesn't bother me as much as crunching, but when people crunch and chew with their mouth open, I'm just like that's just how I feel. Like I'm just about to I'm off the deep end. Like, why are you crunching like that? It may seem a little anal, but it does bother me. A lie is a lie is a lie. But, however, because I've told myself I'm going to stop using the word but. However, when you lie to make it seem like you're doing all these big things and all that, I'm just like, I know you're lying for a fact. I need you to have a seat. Like you're lying. Just stop. Some people that I know or that I have known, you automatically know they're lying. It's just like they're talking, you're just like lie, lie, lie. Things happen with time. You work hard for them, you do whatever. But if I know for a fact that you just getting out of high school and you just talking about how you got this banging job, and I'm just like, you have no work experience, and I just don't understand it. You can aspire to be those things, yes, but you're not that person. I just want you to just stop lying. I hate when I'm friends with somebody on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook or whatever social network, and I'm just, you just looking through your feed, just like, oh, this is what's going on, oh, this is funny, let me retweet that, oh, let me like that. But you always have haters. Like, I don't understand. Like, why do you have so many haters? I swear to God, I don't like swearing to God. I'm so serious. I feel like some people make up these haters to make themselves seem. I don't know. I don't like. I'm not going to act like I am Mother Teresa because I am very far from being Mother Teresa. But I do know that there are some people in this world who I'm not necessarily their cup of tea. And I know that. But I don't necessarily talk about it on Twitter and Facebook and stuff all the time. Every day I see your tweets and it's just like bitches is hating on me. What? Maybe you want people to hate on you because it gives you like that extra boost. Like I mean, I grew up in an urban area, and I'm not even gonna say it's because of urban area. I just feel like we as females are very catty, and I'm guilty of it. That's why I say we as females because we're all guilty of it at some time or another in our life. Are very catty, and we say shit just to be like, you know, what is what she thinks she's doing? What does she think she's doing? Like it, we're catty, and that's just the bottom line. And I'm just, I think a lot of it stems from just being envious of certain things, but that's that shit I don't like. That shit I don't like. Those leggings that you girls take pictures in and then you post them and I can see your underwear right through them. And then they're not black underwear. They're freaking zebra print and polka dot and all that good. No. No. Stop. Ask your friend. Ask your man. Because then I'm like, okay, you're posting this picture. I see your underwear. So that therefore means I know you saw your underwear. What are you trying to accomplish? That's that shit I don't like. One other thing that I don't like is that, yes, we as people can be very opinionated. And it hasn't necessarily happened to me on YouTube, but Mrs. Ross O2 really made me think about how people generally hate on other people on YouTube. Like, I watch I watch YouTube more than I actually watch TV. Usually when I watch TV, it's just stuff I missed from the week because I was too busy watching YouTube. And I sometimes I leave comments like, "Oh, that was really cute," or whatever, whatever. Like, "Oh, that was funny," whatever. But then there are just some people who are so negative. Like, I'm slowly turning over a new leaf about being more positive and having a more positive outlook on life versus because I'm one of those people that I'm very positive when it comes to other people. When it comes to myself, I'm not. I always assume or think the worst. And I see things like, oh, well, she does this and this and this and that. Why is she buying all that stuff? Not me, because I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess I do spend, probably unnecessary money on, makeup and clothes and all that. But it's just some, people on YouTube that, to be honest, if I could just be able to stay at home with my children and make YouTube videos, I would do it. It's not that hard of a job, but they get paid to go out and buy these things and show their outfits and to show their hauls. Like, honestly, I feel like haul videos are probably one of the most popular videos on YouTube. I watch those more than I watch makeup tutorials. I love haul videos, and I never just think like, how did she afford all that? I'm just like, damn, I want that too. Like, I don't just be like, why are you buying all this stuff? You should be taking care of your son, blah blah blah. I don't sit there. I'm just like, oh, that's a really cute shirt. Your moms have never told you, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. You don't know them personally. You don't know their individual struggle and what took them to build them up to get to that point. And for you to just basically be a hater because you don't have it, I just feel like that's bullshit. Like, why? Why? Because, like, unfortunately, if you think about, I'm one of those people, I overthink and I overthink and I overthink. Like, those things have an effect on people. Like, celebrities, like how we put them on a freaking pedestal and then they just fly off the deep end and we're just like, oh, why'd that happen? Like, you don't think that their drive to be perfect had any effect on what, we as their viewers say anything? I wouldn't be surprised if one day, like, it was like on a blog or something that a YouTube guru off themselves because they was just like so tired of negative comments. And if you have people all the time constantly being negative, I'm not gonna act like it doesn't have some type of effect on you, because it does. It sucks, but it does. I just think that if you don't have anything nice to say, maybe you shouldn't say anything at all. This may seem petty, but some shit I don't like is when I get like something new, like a new jar of peanut butter, anything new, and somebody tries to use it before I get to use it. It's just like, really? Like, I couldn't even crack open the peanut butter? Like, what? Why? Why? Or I buy something and then you're like, oh, can I have it? If I wanted to buy it for you, I would have bought it. Or one of my really good friends is really guilty of this, and I hate it. It's like a pet peeve of mine. Don't eat off my plate. Like, I'm eating my food, you got your own food. Don't eat off my plate, because if I'm like done, like, oh, I don't want any more. You can have, no, but you got your own food. I have my food. Don't eat off my plate. If let me offer it to you first before you just assume that it's okay for you to eat off my plate, Justina. Justina, yeah, you. Some shit I didn't like when I was in high school, which I still don't like now. But when you get a new pair of sneakers, it seemed like everybody just wanted to step on them, and it's just like, whoa, what are you doing? Like, I'm 24, I graduated in 2006 from high school, and when you get your new pair of Air Forces, your new pair of Jordans, your new pair of Tims. Tims was the worst, because at least with Air Forces you could get a wet thingy and like wipe it down. When somebody stepped on your Tims, it was just like, no. Like, Tims are like really expensive in my opinion, and you get them, we just like, ooh, I got a new pair of fresh Wheaties, and then it's just like, all right, somebody just stepped on them. Oh, I tripped, it's a scratch. I hated that shit. And even now, like, if I go out and I wear heels and I go to like a club or a party or something, and then somebody steps on my shoes, I'm like, you didn't see my whole body standing here? Like, what happened? That's that shit I don't like at all. Pet peeve is when females' eyebrows look like this. One, everybody knows, like, I take the eyeshadow and I shade in my eyebrows, but I pretty much go with whatever hair I already have there. I don't completely sketch out like a whole, I just make it darker and make it look more full. If you are physically taking just a black, first of all, how many people have like black eyebrows? Even people with black hair, the eyebrows are really dark, but you don't need to take a black pencil and just go Like, no, you don't need to just draw these happy ass eyebrows that look like a freaking clown, you know. I just don't like that. I don't like that at all. Like, I really don't. Or we as females wear clothes that is too small for us. When I say too small, I mean too tight. Like, I wonder how many yeast infections you have had. To be honest, with as tight as those pants are, or as little as those shorts are, and your butt. Okay, women of color. I'm not gonna speak because I don't know other women. Me, my family, black women. Our butt is slightly darker than the rest of our body. And then like where your butt ends is kind of like this little dark line. And in the summertime, if you're walking down the street and your shorts, like your ass is like coming out of your shorts, that's a real problem for me because it's just like either you really don't give a fuck and you want people to see your butt, or you don't have good friends that will tell you like, girl, your butt is about to come out of them shorts. They are too small. I will tell my friends in a minute, really, that's too short. Like, you need to put on something else. Like, it's not that hard. Real friends will tell you when you look like shit, because I will fucking tell you in a minute. Like, my phone is ringing.